Hello everyone, it's great to be here again. Yesterday we spoke about the name that is above every other name, and today we are going to another topic of the Open Heavens Daily Devotional review. Is the 28th of January, and the topic says there is hope. There is hope. There is hope for you, no matter what it is that you're going through. As long as the name of Jesus is available, there is hope for you. Let's go into our devotion for today. The memory verse is taken from Job 14 verse 7. Job 14:7, and it says, "For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease." If a tree is cut off, it will sprout again. In fact, the Bible says in that same Job that as the scent of water, it will sprout again. It will grow again because there is hope. The root is still in the ground, so there is hope for the tree to grow again. Our Bible reading for today is taken from Psalm 33 verse 17 to 22. Psalm 33, 17 to 22, and I will read. "A horse is a vain hope for safety, neither shall it deliver any by its great strength. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, on those who hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our hearts shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let your mercy, O Lord, be upon us, just as we hope in you." That Bible passage already tells us that our hope cannot be in anybody else. Our trust cannot be in anybody else. Everything else will fail us but God. So hope in him alone. The devotional goes on to tell us that hopelessness is dangerous, and that no matter how bad things get, we should not give up. We should not be discouraged. We should not lose hope. As long as there is a saying, there is an English saying that says that as long as there is life, there is hope. So keep living, keep trusting, keep hoping in God. When you put your trust and hope in him, you'll be certain that he will come through. His mercy will speak on your behalf. Don't let what people say. You know, when you're in some situation, some people will come around you, and in the bid of them trying to say they want to quote and unquote help you, they are making things worse by saying things like, it's a very dire situation. No, what are you going to do like this? How are you going to proceed? Nobody can help you. Who do you want to go to like this? What are you going to do? How are you going to proceed with the matter? Hey, this is hard though. Forgetting that there is a God, that is the God of all flesh, and there is nothing so hard for him to do. There's no possibility in God's dictionary. So no matter what you're going through, don't lose hope, because God is there for you. And I think the Lord goes on to say, to share a testimony of several times that God had, come through for them as a family when all hope was lost. He gave an example of when Mommy was pregnant, when his wife, Mommy Gio, was pregnant with their fourth child, after they had gone to 3 cesarean sessions. And this one, they had said, this one, we're not going to do cesarean session, we're going to have normal delivery. And they didn't go to any doctor, and they had trusted God through everything. He said for 3 days she was in labor, and the devil came to him and said, foolish man, it's your PhD. Your wife is going to die tonight too. You are there you are trusting in God, you are trusting in God. And he became angry. And he said to the devil that if she dies, he will go to the general superintendent then, who was his father in the Lord, and tell him that he wants to preach on Sunday, and that he will go there, and when he will preach, the first thing that he will say is, "There is nothing my God cannot do. And he said, not too long after that, shortly after he had that conversation with the devil, that he had the cry of a baby in the maternity ward where his wife was put into bed. And because she was the only one there, he knew that their baby had come. He did not allow anything, not even what the devil was whispering to him, to break his hope, because he hoped and he trusted in God. He knew that God does not change. He's the same yesterday, he's the same today, and he's the same forevermore, which happens to be the motto of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forevermore. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the one that sees all things and knows all things. He has known from the foundation of the earth the way everything will play out, because he's the master script writer. So what do you now think is too hard for him to do? Nothing. The problem is that most of the time as believers, we place our mountain ahead of God. We are looking at the mountain instead of focusing on the God that created the mountain. So trust in him, hope in him. Don't let your hope waver. Don't let your old hope falter. Hold on to God and trust that he will come through for you every time that you need him. Our key point today says, never lose hope. Never lose hope. Come to Jesus today and let him transform your life and turn every hopeless situation around for good. God bless you. See you next time, and stay rapturable.